Hey everybody, this is Riku Keyblade Master back once again. You guys won't believe this, but I think I might have discovered more on my heredity. Usually, you don't know, at all until something happens, but ever since I was little, I knew about some stuff, but I didn't know about maybe other stuff. And unfortunately, yesterday was, oh boy, was a huge bombshell for me because not only is my skin losing pigments and it keeps losing more and more each time, but that's also affecting my hair. You know how there are some people that, like my brother, you gotta take a shower every single day or so because your hair it's automatically greasy for some reason. Well, mine gets really strange. Like dandruff, except it's not. But it's no matter what I do, I can't seem to prevent anything from happening any further. I figured out also why my body temps are irregulated. You see, like I said, I'm practically almost albino at this point. But, it also has a lot to do with your blood. Well, in my case. In my grandma's case, yeah, because she's on blood thinners. But, with me, you see, my veins are, extremely small. Really skinny, not even, to get one in one shot would be a freaking miracle. And I think that's another reason why it hurts me so bad to do a blood draw. That and the fact that, because my skin is like paper, so to speak. But I really don't know too much, but I think something too involving the fact that my veins are extremely tiny means that my blood is having a lot of trouble trying to flow through, let alone let you get a blood draw. Could be the possibility as well, because as to why my blood is extremely hard to draw is because it's a lot harder to flow through a really tiny, imagine if a train tried to go through a tiny tunnel, right? It won't fit. say the train is as big as, the tunnel's about as big as, half the size of my iPad, but the train is bigger than that. It's not gonna get through. There's no getting through. You see what I mean? It's like a disproportioning issue that I managed to actually do some more research on. Yesterday got me thinking, and I'm just like, whoa. Maybe I got that from my dad's side too. I don't know. Jeez, is there anything else I could have gotten from his side? I can't win for losing. Like, what the heck? Like, if anybody's ever felt that way, it's insane, right? Like, you gotta be kidding. I'm sure I'll find out more once I get older. But, yeah. Let's see how many of you have had this exact same thing happen. Like, what hereditary issues did you already know about when you were little, but then slowly discover because your parents practically might not have told you everything or didn't know, and yeah. So practically some of my symptoms are that of some of my issues are that of a cancer patient, but it's like, it's weird. I got some of the issues brought on by heredity. Luckily, I don't have all of them. But then I have some issues that a cancer patient may or may not have, which would be like really teeny tiny veins you can't get a needle through, or your skin being like paper, or like your blood can't flow through because your veins are super tiny. You know? So, and the whole temperature thing too. Like, 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's cold. Like, right now, it feels fine. The temp in my room feels fine. But there are some times when it really does differ. But let's get something started here. I want to find out how things are going with you guys. Like, if you've had any issues that your parents have told you about that, you know, you have hereditarily gotten, and then you get older and you realize more and more of your heredity issues, and no matter what you do, you can't beat them. You know? Like, like, take diabetes, for example. Some people have, like, a severe case of diabetes, even though they didn't do anything to get that way in the first place. Why? Because it runs in the family. Heart failure, like I said before, it runs in my family, but my grandma's the only female that it has generally affected. Usually it only affects the males, but very rarely does it affect the females, and my grandma is a special case because of it, you know? Which, I'm glad my grandma has finally gotten out of the hospital now. She's home. But she'll have to go back soon in about a week or two because her heart doctor is out of town, and we have to figure out how to get her valve fixed or if it can be recalibrated. But I highly doubt that would be the case because remember how I told you guys that her heart kind of, the opening kind of split a little bit more? This I'm kind of worried about because, I mean, it's sort of like an angioplasty thing. So, but I don't know how this is going to go because it seems like it's going to get more severe every time she leaves it alone. And she's left it alone for so long that, yikes. You guys get the idea. So, on one hand, I'm a little creeped out. But on the other hand, not so much, because, like I said, our family is, oof. You can't try to take us down very easy. But I got a double shield considering my medical conditions. I'm the only one in my family that's kind of double shielded. So, I mean, it's just crazy. Hereditarily, try to take us down and, you know, you're screwed. But it's also, for me, it's a double hereditary thing because my medical conditions are hereditary on my dad's side because, well, you guys know the drill. Let's just say I'm double shielded. I'm like extremely stubborn. I gotta say, even some of my brothers, my sister is more stubborn. Like, okay, for example, in Scooby-Doo Monster Mexico, you know how, Senor Fuerte is as stubborn as a bull. He wants to buy his father's land and he won't take no for an answer. Well, that's the bad kind of stubborn. Well, a good kind of stubborn is, jeez, you just won't quit. Nope. Is my ticker ain't gonna let me. Like I said, Lazarus effect. Crazy, huh? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Till next time, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, and stay awesome as usual. Peace, and I love you all. Sorry this is a long video, but like I said, oh man, Yesterday forced me to do a lot of thinking.